welcome to the webinar. I am so glad you are here. I'm just getting my mic set up. My name is Erica Martin. I have been in the marketing industry for 20 plus years. I worked for Target Corp for 10 of those years. So I've understood marketing before social media was around, and marketing hasn't really changed. So we're going to talk a little bit about the blueprint that I use with my clients inside of my program. And I am going to share my screen, pull up your guide when it comes to, let's go right into here, pull up your guide. Here we go. Let's see. So this is in Canva, obviously. So pull up your social media marketing blueprint. So this is really supposed to be kind of your guide when for businesses that are not only new businesses or businesses that have been around, and it's just you haven't done this whole exercise of looking at your business as a whole. So often when I come into a business and we see that there are issues within the business, meaning issues where we're not seeing the right amount of growth or growth just isn't up year over year, we take a step back and we start looking a little deeper into, are all of these things that are checked here, is everything kind of up and running? So let's do that for your business in the next few minutes. So let's talk a little bit about branding. You may have heard in the past what, looking at branding, what does it mean? All of those things. But branding is really, branding is the way that you are going to tell your audience who you are. You are in control of what your audience says, thinks, understands about who you are. You are in control. You may think, well, if I put my content out there, businesses will just have to make up their mind. That is not true. We are in control of that. So your brand isn't just your logo. It's the way people perceive you. It's what you say online, what you do online. If you're a physical business, it's going to be when people walk into your front door, that branding and that marketing experience starts in the parking lot, right? So understand that your brand is exactly who you are. So we do that with multiple different things: visuals, copy, tone of voice, overall photography. So you need to make sure it's all very consistent. Now, if you do not have if you've not redone your logo in the last, I would say 5 to 10 years, it might be time to look at, are we ready for a logo change or just some tweaks? People love newness, colors get dated, all of that. So you might want to look at that as well. So also you want to understand your why. Why are you doing what you do? Why are you in this industry? If you can understand your why, you can tell your story relating to your customers much, much better. Now, for example, my why I started marketing, I went to college for marketing way back when. I started marketing when I was a young girl. I would get giant scrapbooks and cut out magazine ads that I liked. And I would scrapbook those. Now, I just loved ads. I loved how they were designed, how they were put together, how they made someone feel amazing about a product and told that story. That's where I started with the journey. And now, fast forward to 40 years later, my why is really focused around, I love helping businesses grow. I love new business. I love looking at something and creating newness within a business that's existing. I love the new part of it. So that is my why. Now let's talk about your niche. Your niche is really just, what category are you in? Online, you can become a niche. That is something 100% doable. You can become a niche, but you want to pick a topic overall. What are you going to talk about when it comes to marketing? So we do this within my program of, talking about that one topic and then breaking every month into subtopics that lead up to that main topic. So that's kind of your niche, is the industry you're in. We also want to take that and spin it to what makes it us different. So some top niches you can look through. I'm not going to go through every single page of this workbook because it's 71 pages, but I just want to kind of, touch on a few things. So the power of social media. Social media's job is to grow the brand awareness, connect with customers, and reach new potential buyers. That's what social media was intended for. So we often, as business owners, skip all of this and we go right into let's sell. Let's use social media to sell. That is the wrong approach. We want to tell the stories of why is our product or service something that's going to change the lives for our customer. That is where we want to live. We don't want to run out and sell, because that's going to go fall on deaf ears. People are done with the sales part of social media. Even in Facebook ads, people are done. So we want to, if you're going to do a Facebook ad, you drive them to a webinar like this, or you drive traffic to a free thing where they can learn more, really get to like, know, and trust your business and who you are, and then move into the next part of it. So now it doesn't mean you can't sell with social media. We sell with social media every single day. That's how our business runs. But you have to do it in nurturing your audience, getting them to know you, and getting them to say, hey, I need what she's talking about. So we do that. We have a whole 12-week program inside the marketing school that is spot on for guiding you through this whole thing. And within 12 weeks, you're going to walk away saying, I know exactly what to say, what to create, what to do in order to sell and make money on social media. Okay. Looking at the different platforms, it's good to understand this because social media platforms are all created different. Your Instagram is a nurture platform. So is your Facebook. They are there to nurture your audience. That's the way the algorithm works, and it was intended. Now, if you were to approach social media as a whole, I approach it a little bit different because I don't have the time to sit and make content for every single platform. So I create on one platform and I use repurpose.io to blast to all the platforms. But if you were let's say you were really, when I worked for a social media agency where this is all we did, we created one piece of content for Instagram, one piece of content for Facebook, one piece of content for TikTok. You see where I'm going. You can push all of your content to all the places. That is 100% okay. But Instagram is a nurturing platform. If you're going to get DMs and respond to them, Instagram is where you need to be. Now, you can take your TikTok, which is an outreach platform, and push content to your nurture platforms like Instagram, Facebook. That is how we layer and leverage inside of my program. That's how we teach it. But just so you know, Facebook and Instagram are very much nurturing platforms. TikTok and Pinterest are outreach. Their algorithm is focused on getting you new eyeballs all of the time. If you are getting 200, 300, 400 views on your TikToks, it is primarily new people all of the time. So same with Pinterest. Its job is to take keywords, find content that matches up with that user's keywords, and show them that content. And it's always new. So that's how you have to use the platforms, is new all the time for your audience. Now, in understanding that. So as a creator, you don't need to have new content all of the time. You don't need to, because it's always new people watching you. If you can repeat yourself on one topic over and over and over, and the same thing, you will be golden on TikTok. Okay. So this is a little more Instagram focused. So there's different types of profiles, making sure you have there's a creator count, a personal count. Anyone that is a business owner should either have a creator or a business, not a personal. Make sure your username is somewhat related to your business. I like them to be consistent across all platforms. Have a photo of yourself. Make sure you have a link in bio. We use StanStore, but you can use whatever you would like. Make sure your links have 3 to 4 links, no more. This is a little bit about optimizing your bio. We just talked about all the algorithm stuff, so there's more on that. Show up and engage. Engagement is the highest on Instagram. So just so you know. One thing that we don't do as business owners is we do not look at our insights. We post and we're like, let's hope that works. That is incorrect. We need to understand what are people doing with the content that we make? What are they doing? Are they watching it to the end? Are they not? What do they do with that content? So really understand that. If you have, let's say, if you have a video that's getting 30, 40, 50,000 views on TikTok and people are dropping off after the first 5 seconds, they like your hook, but the rest of your video isn't converting. So we want them to stay to the end. That is going to help us in all the different ways. All right. So looking at strategy, there are different types of content that you can make for all of the platforms. Now, this is specific for Instagram. There's Reels, Stories, Carousels, and Posts. Reels will be the outperform any of the other content out there. Stories are for your audience only. So as many Reels as you make, you should live in your stories every day. Every day. Posts are still performing okay, and carousels perform as well, just as well. Skipping forward a little bit, this will just go into this. So there's short form content, 3 to 10 seconds. And then there's long form. Now, have a mix. I've tested this over the past year. There isn't one piece of content that does well. The shorter the content, the higher the watch time. So make sure you have that short stuff. Now, there's a trick on platforms like Instagram Reels, or using Instagram Reels and TikTok. If you go 3 to 10 seconds, the video will automatically re-show. And you can kind of trick the algorithm so somebody has to watch it twice. So that's a little bit of a trick, but make sure you're very, mixing it up. Do not consistently promote your products. That will not get you to sell. We teach strategy in depth inside the marketing school, and we teach it from problem-aware agitation and transparency content. And those types of content, each type speaks to a different buyer type. So it's very infused with sales psychology, but we speak to all of the buyer types in those types of content. So that is our strategy plan. Here's a little more information on what those types are. Now, educate, emotion, entertain. These are pillar types of content. You don't have to do them. We do them a little bit differently. But these are what has been working very, very well. So we want to attract, build, and convert. Those are the ABCs of content type. So we want to attract people that we've never seen before. We also want to build trust and relationships with our content. So attracting is your Pinterest, your TikTok videos. Build is very much in your Instagram Reels. Stories, get them to follow you on Instagram. And then stories is where you can convert them. That is exactly how we use it. Here's some different video types. Again, everything in this book for you guys to fill out. Let's talk a little bit about search engine optimization. Now, this is basically just using keywords that people are, interacting with on social media in your content. You want to say them on your videos. You want to use them in your description. Be careful with hashtags. If you use really old hashtags on Instagram and on TikTok, they won't show your content. So be very careful. Do 1, maybe 2, and don't do them all the time. It just helps them categorize a little bit, but be careful. Where do you find keywords? Go to the platform that you're going to create on. Instagram, TikTok is probably better than Instagram, but type in, this is an example, type in what you want to talk about. So passive income. When you see these little things at the bottom, these are what other people search for. TikTok will also, if you look on your phone and you do a search, if you scroll past the first 4 videos, there's going to be what other phrases people search for. That is gold. That is topics that you want to talk about, and make sure you're using exactly that. Like, for example, this person, we put in passive income. This person put passive income idea. I mean, many people are looking for passive income ideas. Use those phrases all over your content. That will help you with search engine. Hashtags, again, There's different ways to use these. Be very careful because they're getting better and better about filtering these. So be careful. Just do one about what the video is about. So if it's about passive income, hashtag passive income. That's all you need. Don't worry about how many people follow it. On Instagram, we're still in that aesthetic thing. People still really like the pretty, the polished. On TikTok, they like the raw and the real. Keep that in mind. No matter what you're doing when it comes to social media, make sure that you have good lighting. People can hear you. I've been struggling with microphones recently. So make sure people can hear you, because if they can't, your videos will not perform. And then don't start with, so get right into the point. If you do that, cut it out. So looking at different tools to organize your content. Again, we go into this inside the marketing school, and we have multiple different ways that you can work with us. We have one program that is basically your marketing done for you. It is a really good program that takes you step by step by step in depth of what I'm just teaching you today, and gives you really good ideas on how to create the content. Each video is like 3 to 5 minutes long. It's so simple to do, but it's step by step by step on how to brand your business, moving into the marketing, moving into systems to use. A lot of the people I work with, they can get the marketing and everything done, and then we get to the systems, and that's where we fall apart. Because if people don't have a really easy way to work with you, they won't work with you. So you want to have your system dialed in. We go through that entire section. We talk about how to create a plan, a strategy, all of the things. And we give you all of the templates for your everything. Faceless marketing videos, if you want to do that, that's really trending on Instagram. They're just like B-roll that you can put some copy over. We also give you a website that's done. You just have to pop in your information. There's so many templates like copy and hooks and all of the things. This is really not only a course as to teach you how to grow your business, but it's also a very, very good way to get everything done for you. eBooks, everything. You can also resell it on your own platforms if you would like. That is one way. The other way is a 12-week intensive program. Both we will give you information about. So just check both of them out to see what's right for you. If you are a newer business, I would say start with the done for you marketing. Start with that program first. And then once you can get everything up and running, you have everything dialed in, your branding's on point, then we can start talking about, let's get you converting in 12 weeks. So posting schedules, again, when to put your content out there. Every platform is different, but just be consistent whatever you do. If you're going to commit to doing a couple videos a day, that's what you do. Let's say you do one video 3 times a week. That's what you do every week. If you want to increase, great, but never go down. That will hurt you. Growing your following. This is, again, one of the bigger struggles with the people that we work with, and we address it very, very well inside of all of our marketing schools. You need to connect with your audience. You need to connect with the video that you are saying to them. You need to connect with the emotion that they're feeling, that problem-aware content that will lean into that emotion of what are they struggling with? What is something that they deal with every single day that you can then, you can in return help them, and your business can fix that. So provide good quality content. Don't push the sales. That is old school stuff. Engage with others. 10 minutes of engaging, 10 minutes on other stories, and 10 minutes with people in your niche. Collaborate. Go live. That's perfect. Get feedback. Ask reviews from happy customers. That is like the best way to do it. All right. Here are 25 attention-grabbing hooks that you guys can use. Here's some content ideas that you guys can implement. Print this off. You should print this whole book off. I know it's 71 pages, but it's really, really good information. Call to actions. Read caption for more. That's really good. Like if you agree, save this for later. DM me with questions. All really good things. So just some tips on what to create. And here is kind of some information about how to work with us. The Done For You program is the first link. And then this is, again, the marketing school is the problem that I saw is that everybody's at a different stage within their business. I had some newbies coming to me saying, hey, I need help getting set up. I had people that are at $1 to $10 million a year saying, I need help to convert because I've hit a plateau and I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I don't know how to make it work. So the marketing school was created out of a place of we really want to meet people where they're at. So we created programs for that sense. Now, you can meet with me anytime you need. Please let me know. My email is 100% public. It is Erica at ericamartinco.com. That's ERICA. It is right here. I am happy to chat with you via email, DM me on Instagram at the Marketing CMO. I am happy to do all of the things to help you on your journey. Now, the Done For You is a little more for people either unsure of what they're doing with their marketing, don't have systems in place, feel like they just need an overhaul, or you're brand new. The 12-week intensive, that is a 12 weeks that we will spend together where we're going to work on your content and how we're going to do an audit. We're going to tell you where you're at. We're going to tell you what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, how to convert, all of the things. So those are the different levels. We have more within, if you go to the marketing schools with an S.com, you will see all the different levels, and we're always adding programs. So that is where we are at. And that is how to work with us. And I am so glad that you took time to be in the webinar. I am truly, truly here to help you grow your business within leveraging the marketing that is here for you. So thank you guys, and I hope to see all of you soon.